Hello, lovely family and friends. A warm welcome back to my channel. My name is Samira, and I am super excited to come your way another day. It's always exciting to come your way. And chai, I am blessed to be alive today. And I believe and I know that you are blessed to be alive today. He has done so much, so let us give him all the praise and glory for his good and his mercies endureth forever. So today we are making Indomie, our very own Indomie. We are not going to waste time, so let's get right into this video. So we start by marinating our chicken, okay? All the ingredients are listed for you, for your convenience, okay? So yeah, I'm going to add all the ingredients listed there, including soy sauce, corn flour or cornstarch, some vegetable bouillon, okay? So we're going to season this chicken. We're using chicken thighs, okay? Bite-sized chicken thighs, because we're using chicken flavored Indomie, okay? So we're going to mix this all together. Make sure every piece, every bite of this chicken is coated very well with everything, okay? Then we'll set it aside whilst we deal with other important stuff, okay? So this is our Indomie, right? We use, as I mentioned earlier, we're using the chicken flavored one, okay? So chicken flavor Indomie, okay? So I'm going to be taking all the noodles out, okay? So Indomie comes with its own seasoning, but we are going to make our own seasoning. That's what makes our Indomie special. That's what makes it what you've never tasted before. So our water is boiling, or in the boiling water, you add your Indomie. So what we are doing is blanching the Indomie. We are not cooking it. We just blanching it, making it soft. Not soft, I mean like to loosen up, okay, from its hard state. Then we will cook it further later, okay? So we want this Indomie to be so flavorful. We wouldn't even understand what we are eating, okay? So in a cold water, I am going to put my Indomie in. That is once my Indomie has all, broken apart, because usually it comes in that stiff thing, So once it's soft, it's softened in the hot water, we'll take it and put it in cold water to stop it cooking further, because once it goes into hot water, to keep cooking. So making sure that excess water comes out of it, right? And on a tray, I put a few kitchen towel on it, and then I spread out the noodles, okay? So what I'm trying to do is to get every moisture out of this noodle, because you're going to make a special sauce to cook this noodle with it, to make this noodle super flavorsome, okay? So more paper, I'm using it to, just dry it out, take out the moisture to make sure that it is nice and dry, okay? So I'll leave it out there to dry as I prep my other ingredients, okay? So here we're making the sauce, right? Okay, so we have some ginger paste, we have some garlic paste, okay? Garlic paste goes in now, yes, and some oyster sauce, soy sauce. We add some honey, okay? So that's to balance the flavors, okay? The acidity and everything, we need to balance it out, right? So I know that sometimes, Ghanaians, we are a bit skeptical adding sweet things to our savory dishes, but trust me, this is really good, okay? They add it to our food without even knowing. So yeah, so I'm adding the chili that came with the Indomie, okay? Then I'm going to add just two sachets of the Indomie seasoning, okay? 2 sachets of the Indomie seasoning. I've listed all the ingredients for you, so I'll put the measurements in the description box, so don't worry about that, okay? So give it a stir, a very good stir, right? And you add some chopped chilies, okay? Any kind of chili, can be red, whatever you have, or you can omit it. It's not compulsory. I want some spice in my food, so that's why I've added a bit more, okay, to boost the cake up, right? So yes, So noodles are dried. I've transferred it into a bowl for use later, okay? So next, we go through our vegetables, okay? So I've got some green, yellow, orange, and red bell peppers. And I've got some white onions and some more green chilies, okay? So in a saucepan, a frying pan, we'll add some oil. Any oil will do. I'm using vegetable oil here, okay? So I'm going to now pan fry my chicken, okay? So we're going to nicely cook this in the frying pan until it is nicely caramelized on both sides, okay? We want a very beautiful golden color, okay? So your heat must be, you have to crank up your heat. It has to be very high, right? To cook this nicely. Otherwise, it's going to release its liquids, and then it's going to be soggy, and it's going to be a baby. Okay, all right. So this is, we just cooking. Make sure that your chicken is nicely cooked, and look at how beautiful it looks now. So I will transfer it into a separate bowl, and then we will start with making our Indomie. Okay, so here are my eggs. I'm going to be adding eggs to it. I'm not going to fry it separately. I'm going to scramble it up, okay? So like scrambled eggs, and then we'll add it later. We add it to our, so I'm adding some toasted sesame oil to fry this egg, okay? I'll add in my green chilies, okay? The rest of the green chilies I'm added. I will fry it for like a minute, then I'll add my eggs, okay? Right, then we'll just break it all up, break everything up, and just mix it, and we form it like into some sort of a warm scrambled eggs be, okay? Then we scoop it and we'll set it aside. We just set it aside for later. We leave it in. We don't want it overcooking. So if you leave it in, it may overcook. It will definitely overcook, okay? Because you're going to really crank up that heat. So for our stir fry to come out very nicely, okay? So we'll add in all our vegetables, okay, to add some color and some crunch, some texture to our dish, okay? So we're going to stir fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? At most 5 minutes. We don't want this so crunchy, okay? Otherwise, noodles is such that if you do it too crunchy, baby, it's like very grill, okay? So in between the both, yeah, right? So we've added our noodles, and now we're going to add our sauce, right? Going to add, be careful with the sauce. Don't make it too much, else to become soggy. Make it enough so that it is nicely coated, and then it sort of cooks it, and it seeps through the noodles, okay? The fiber of the noodles. That's what makes it really delicious, okay? So now I'm just trying to mix everything up right nicely. Give it a good stir. Make sure that every part of each noodle is coated. So I've added my chicken. I'm giving a stir, making sure that it's all nicely combined. And then I'll add my eggs. And ebusiafo, that will be it. That's just say we this food is delicious. It's noodles or Indomie like you've never had it before. Okay, you realize that we didn't cook it the traditional way. We didn't add all those inconveniences to it. Right? Okay, but we made our own sauce, and we added, and that sauce is the key. So please pay attention to that sauce, right? You can. I mean, kasapo. Now I could try now. It is so delicious. Okay, so look at how beautiful it looks. Look at how beautiful it looks. Okay, very delicious. So yeah, that is it. Please like this video, subscribe, share, and give me a comment. And thank you for joining me. May God bless you and keep you always. And I'll definitely see you in the next one, okay? Stay tuned to the end and listen to my comments when I tasted it. It tasted really good. At least you should know how it tastes, okay? Not that a comment be apple, but still listen. It was still listen. Bye. Now let's give it a quick taste. Let's try the chicken first.
delicious, exquisite.